Let's just hop around to what's going on in Toronto. Speaking of hopping, kangaroo. Dunkaroos has got out of the cage and he's hopping around Oshawa. Just bounce around, bounce along, bounce along, all over the place. He's still on the run.
Still, yeah.
What is the most craziest thing you've seen, like when it came to like animals? Or illegal animals and like just running around the world? Like in Ontario.
In real life or
I saw a camel.
You saw a camel?
It just like
No, not in Ontario.
in Ontario.
You saw a camel in Ontario?
In Ontario.
Yes. I saw a camel. I was driving. I swear I was like in the countries. And I'm driving. You see horses, you see cows. And I didn't see a hump. And the next hump, I said, well, hold on. That's a camel. And then I just kept driving. It was a camel, I swear.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
Once you
I'm not. I saw a camel.
once you see the hump, it's like, okay,
It's very hard to, like, unless that animal was cancerous, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Camel?
I know I saw a camel.
anything wild I've ever seen. I can't say wild, just the only wild recent thing, which it shouldn't be wild. I've seen, apparently rabbits are on the comeback now.
I've seen rabbits since I moved to Brampton. I've seen rabbits all the time.
Like,
I remember I got scared one time. I'm rabbit made me run back in the house. I thought the rabbit was gonna run away. It ran towards me.
it ran to
I think it did a hop step like towards me and then ran off.
right.
But because I saw the first one, I said, "Oh!" Like, caught me mid stride, like, "Oh!" And I just ran back in the house.
That's funny.
But so yeah, I seen rabbits.
Nah, I can't say anything wild.
Coyotes.
Nah.
I seen coyotes.
I've actually, I hear them, but I've never actually like physically seen one.
Foxes. I seen foxes.
So if you guys remember when it was the pandemic,
They came out.
yeah. There was one on St. Clair actually. There's like a picture of it.
The wildlife. The only thing that is wild I could say that I've ever encountered would be a black bear.
Oh.
And it was about 2 meters away from me. Yeah. So that would be the only thing that I could say I've ever encountered.
Camping or something?
No, this is when I was up in Timmins.
Well,
They were in the neighborhood and it was eating out of a trash can. So we were walking to the car and we heard the noise of something bustling. So we thought it was just somebody pulling out the trash. And then we realized like, no, this is a whole bear. And the thing is very different to like Toronto where there's night lights. In the neighborhoods, there's no night lights. So you're walking around in pitch darkness and only really getting the night sky to fill up and do everything. And as we're walking towards the car, literally the car is here and the bear is there. And the car was literally parked on the side. And it was hilarious because like the guy, he was just like, walk slowly, but get in the car quickly. And I was like, okay, yeah. He's like, I'm going to turn the light. And as soon as I get there, get in the car. I had to walk slowly around to the car.
Oh, cause
Yeah, and then when he like unlocked the car, the quickest that you could ever get into that truck. And the thing is, it's one of those high-rising trucks, so it's like you have to step up twice to get in. Yeah, it was crazy, and you could just see as soon as we started moving.
So what is it? The black bear you played?
whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
Like it just started like.
Yeah, it stopped in the trash, and it's like, it heard us move. So now it's just like, who's there? And of course, it's going to get defensive, right? Because, like, are you going to come and eat the food that I'm getting? Are you another bear? This and that. The car has not been moving this whole entire time. Like.
So is it the black bear you play dead and the brown bear you go big?
I honestly can't remember. I just saw bear and I was scared.
Just want to say advisory to people
That's
listening.
Not something I will ever do.
One of them,
yeah,
you're supposed to stand up and make a lot of noise.
No, did you see the video with the bear? The Jamaican is like, "Excuse me, I live here. You live here," and he fling the stick at the bear that was on the balcony, eating his bird seeds.
Oh, see, no.
So, excuse me, you live here.
That's nice.
Excuse me.
That's how Jamaicans are. Excuse me, you live here? Here? You live here? Boom! And he threw the stick and it like bounced off the. Yeah.
Oh, I saw the one where these like people were sitting. They were at like I guess an Airbnb.
Yes, I see that.
And the person's like, "Oh, you're so cute." They're talking to the bear. Oh, the bear starts walking towards the steps, And they're really thinking that this bear's gonna just stop there at the steps. No.
No, like
The bear, not only did the bear just like slowly just creep, but then after it just
oh yeah.
So like, oh! Like you hear like I swear in the camera, you don't even hear them like say
Yo.
a word. You just hear them just get
shuffling. It sounded like 1-2 people were on the deck, and then all of a sudden it sounded like 15 people were
They
there.
were all running off. Yo.
I think I remember the clip you guys are talking about.
That happens.
Yo.
That happens. I always remember like those clips always make me laugh with someone like you just hear the reaction of someone running in the
Yeah.
camera. I remember the one with the kid. I think there was like I don't know if it was real, but like he goes into the house and he feels like someone is in the house, but he doesn't know.
Oh,
And he's
shit.
like, if someone's in here that's trying to kill me, clap your hands. And then someone went,
Oh no.
you hear the breathing, the door opens, and then you hear like,
Yo.
That's terrible.
Yo. What the?
What?
Yo.
but I'm not gonna lie. That happens to the best of us. 'Cause
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
the clap would have been like, okay,
My first time moving to Brampton, I thought someone was in my house and I ran out the house.
That's
I waited outside. I went outside my front. Yo, so what happened is when I opened the door,
Right.
a breeze blew into the house.
right.
And I heard like
The knocking.
the curtains hit.
Oh.
I thought that was footsteps. So you know, I've never lived in the house that long. So
Right.
I went in and I heard. I remember this. And then I kept hearing it. Yo, I ran out the house. Ran down the hallway. Ran out barefoot. Like ran out. I hold the door. I was at the door open. And I'm just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. I'm just there like.
Yo, that's
Someone comes down the stairs. I'm running to the neighbors. The neighbors seem cool. Neighbors.
It's a real thing, yo.
that's
You don't know when you
When
hear
you're in
a random
a
sound.
fresh house, oh my gosh, in a house by yourself,
nah. That's
things you're just thinking to yourself, what noises could ever exist in a house?
You hear your AC kick on for the first time. Like,
It's so true. It's so
you don't know any better, man. You don't know any better.
yo.
Or like what? Say like you have a dehumidifier.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh, when that kicks on too, that sounds like a whole nother
And
thing.
then the wood sounds cracky because
Yes.
like it takes
Oh,
out the humidity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And if you have an alarm system, anything that goes beep, boop, or wop,
Yeah. You're.
you're like, who's coming through the front door? Why does that sound like the front door? So
Yo.
That's what your mind everything stops. Just turn off TV. Let me just
like,
mute the TV a
Right?
little bit. And then you're just like, what is that sound?
I don't know. I stay like in headphones, so I don't know. Maybe
you don't.
the worst is for me is like your eyes have something called floaters, right?
Right.
Like it's like bacteria. I think it's bacteria or something like that. But sometimes I be looking and something will just go like this and be like, oh, I'm like, no, nah, that was a floater. Okay, nah. And then I'll be watching. You know, you just rabbit hole. You finish watching some weird video fact you're reading or watching, and then all of a sudden, oh no, it happened again. No, okay, nah. Headphones off. Nah.
That's one of the reasons I stopped.
Nah.
Playing horror. That's one of the reasons I stopped playing like horror games because it used to play with my mind. Like I used to play it on Twitch and it was fun, but sometimes some games were like twist up my mind. Like I'll be in the bed and like let's say the covers are thick covers or whatever.
Right.
You know, just gravity. Someone just catch it. I feel like it grabbed my hand. Someone comes, I wouldn't even laugh. I just fling off sheet. I fling off sheet. Shawn Michaels kickflip off the bed. Like, kickflip, open the door.
Yo.
That's like the equivalent of when you're like wearing headphones or like anything with a string and a string brushes you
Yeah.
and
Oh.
you're in it. Like, that is that. That is that. Because you're like, who is touching me? What is touching me?
I don't know if I told you this story before, but one time, like on a ghost type thing, like I was sitting like this on my computer chair, and I felt a hand very gently just go like, no, like it felt like a hand. I just felt it go like this, and immediately I went, oh! And I was like, yo, what the? I was just up like this. I was just alert. I was like, yo, what was that? Yo. And after like 10 minutes, I was like, but it hasn't happened again since then. I was just,
You know what's the worst?
I don't know what that was.
When you're dozing off. Almost
Yo,
sleeping.
Those are the worst. Because, yo, there's times for some reason, where does your dreams go to? Because my dreams go to, like, slipping on ice.
Mine is water. For whatever reason.
I get water. I get water too.
It's like all of a sudden, either a crash of waves or something, or I'm like walking in the water, just somehow just seems to find itself. Me on a boat somewhere, just something.
It's
water.
me.
Like mine are random, but like I do have like water dreams a lot. Like I've like airplane dreams. That's
Slipping on ice.
Or I get free falls.
Yes.
Free falls or water, and it'll wake me right up. And I'll like the ones when I'm slipping on ice. It's like I get the phantom pain. Like I knew where I dropped.
Oh,
like like I'll be like sometimes I'll catch up. Woke up. But I'm in bed, and then you feel cold, and you're just like, why?
Yes.
But the free fallings are crazy because it's like
What's
like an outer body. It's like an out of body experience.
that's
Quando around the out of body experience. Like my body's just
and then bam, and you just wake up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
I feel like the mind just already knows. If anytime anyone has done the trust game,
Oh,
where you have somebody standing behind you and you just, they're supposed to catch you. I feel like that is that perception. Your brain is like, this is an extended trust game.
That's
no, it's not even that. It's a free fall. The free fall because you'll actually feel it. Like I'll wake up and I'm like, oh. Like any way I dropped, I felt it on my shoulder or I felt it. I'm like, this ain't right. Something right. Who should I kill me for? Like, what is this? Freddy Krueger? What are you doing?
it's interesting. Yeah, water. Water's a weird thing.
I used to get some weird dreams like water when I used to like swimming in the water, and the water would be like right here, and I can't like reach the surface.
Right.
I don't know what that means. You believe in those type of thing? Like those type of dreams, like your teeth falling out.
Yes.
That's a weird feeling.
I had a dream when my teeth fell out. I was like, what the hell is this? This is scary.
I believe in the symbolism of it because it's like your body's trying to find a way to make answers of what's happening in your life, and it has to find different venues to make it puzzle together and make sense without you feeling like overwhelmed or exhausted or like,
I remember every time just just look in the mirror, like teeth just falling out of my mouth. I'm like, what? But apparently, allegedly, I don't know if it's true, but apparently because your brain can't register death, every time you're about to die in your dream, you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Whoa, that's a little.
The more you know, it's crazy. When I heard that, I was like, oh, that makes a whole lot of sense. That's why I remember I had a crazy clown dream one time.
What is it with the clowns? Like I don't get
That was
clowns.
like the Twisted Metal clown, I think, that used to just trip me out.
Oh, the sweet tooth. Yeah.
I'm like, I remember. I can't take it anymore.
The one interesting one I heard is if you're in a car, if you're the driver, you're in control of your life. But if you're the passenger, something's controlling
you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Those ones.
And it depends on who's in the
who's in the driver's seat.
Dream fish, they're pregnant. Someone's pregnant.
Yeah. There was actually a celebrity who was talking about that. I forget who it was, but they were like, their mom would be like, they would dream of like fish or like seafood or whatever case is. And as soon as she like started dreaming this stuff, she would always come to her son and be like, you're pregnant. Oh, which girl you get pregnant? And he's like, what are you talking about?
What?
Like,
what are you talking about?
But every time he ended up getting someone pregnant, or I guess his wife or whoever it was, I didn't really follow who, but he's like, that's how he knew he was having a baby.
Nick Cannon?
You're that hilarious.
It was not
hilarious.
I'm joking.
No. Hilarious.
But yeah, he said that his mother was the reason why he knew he had a child on the way.
Okay.
So it probably is his partner. Yeah. I'll have to find who it was. Yeah. I think dreams are real, man.
Dreams and nightmares.
Now, nightmares are a different story. That's a different story. I don't know who controls those things, but
You know what I hated when I used to have like part 2 of the nightmare.
Oh,
reruns.
I hate the fact that I woke up out the nightmare. I didn't want to continue when I go back to bed.
continue.
Like
That's
why? Like, change the channel.
Like,
I'm not changing the channel. I feel like nightmares are probably those things where it's like you are missing the point. Learn, understand. That's what it is. That's why it's like so detrimental to your whole well-being.
I remember I had a dream of a normal day. It was a normal day dream. I just got money in the day, and then I woke up and I did not have the money. I was like,
that's.
didn't you say? It was like, oh, that was my dream. Okay.
But you really woke up and you had no money?
Yeah.
Oh!
But I never had money when I went to bed.
Oh!
So it's like,
You got it in the dream? Oh! No. That's just wrong.
I'm like, why is my mind's playing games with me? Mind's playing tricks on me.
I said, you got some money.
What's interesting too, like, is that, and like it's also the brain. You know, your brain scans so much information. So sometimes it's like, even though like I could be looking at like this picture right here, it's scanning everything that's not in focus either. So sometimes like you get bits and pieces of like, and you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, because I was thinking about it that day. Because sometimes I remember my dreams like okay-ish, pretty good
I
actually.
would get dreams actually of the future,
But
but it's bad.
oh shoot.
And then I feel like it's a deja vu, and I'm like, no, this is a dream of the future. But it was a normal day. It was perfect.
I have that too.
Like a very bad thing happened in that dream, and then I'm happy, and I'm going through the day. I'm like, oh, it didn't turn out like that.
Oh, it's like, so like it doesn't happen exactly for you, but like it's like, for mine's more like a subject matter. Like, okay, a water crisis in the future, which I think that's why I get water ones, or like less people in Toronto, because I mean people are moving out. The one person I follow, they're like, yeah, I'm going to Europe. I'm out of here, right? And it's different, like.
I was going to say, whenever you're in those situations, do you recognize that you're having a deja vu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering if I had a deja vu of the same thing, and then I realized, no, it's from the dream.
Right.
So I'll be like, what the hell? But it's the funny thing is, it'll be like the weirdest thing that will click it. Like, it'll be like I'm working or something's happening, and someone will say something that was in the dream, and I'll be like, oh, what the hell?
But then you'd be like, wait, but no.
Deja
It's
vu,
like,
but
why did I know you were going to say that?
deja vu, but I was never here. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Very superstitious.
Nah. I think mine's is more like, yeah, like a subject matter. I'll say.
For me, it's what I'm saying. It's like, I've said this before, but why do I feel...
Where is the context that I get to say this?
like, why is this now being... I've said this before. This is not a repeat thing. I've said this before. But your face is not... You're surprised by what's coming out of my mouth. But I'm not surprised by what's coming out of my mouth. Right? Like, it's like,